Hello guys, it's Worth TV, aka I'm Ward, and this is probably one of the most complicated and toughest videos I've ever had to make. But since today is Autism Awareness Day, I thought I'd go ahead and talk a little bit about autism and the Thomas fandom, and a bit about myself, because you know what I mean about myself? Well, I've never really told anyone this before on YouTube. Mainly because I just didn't feel like it, but I've also been a little self-conscious about it, but here goes nothing. I'm gonna tell you a big secret. I have autism. You heard that right. I have autism myself. I'm on the spectrum, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, because let me tell you a few examples that I have autism. So, I'm a teenager, and I'm 13, and, I've always, had autism my entire life, of course. I like to think of myself as a normal human being and a normal teenager in this world, but with a little bit of, stuff, you know? Like, a few things that make me have autism is I kind of have, a big mustache. I'm taller than most of my family members. And, I remember more stuff than, my mom says I remember more stuff than she does. And there are some good things about having autism, but there are also some flip sides. Because, what I mean by that is, sometimes I can act a little bit, immature and stuff. And also, I'm currently, I have a bit of good and bad stuff about autism, but I'm currently, in a grade in middle school where autism is just not accepted. You know, I have some students that, go to, I have this, class for, basically there are some students in there that are more on the spectrum than me, and what I mean by that is, I like to think of myself as, a normal teenager, a normal person in the world, but with some autism stuff, but these students have a bit more stuff than me. They need more help, and I guess it's complicated, but sometimes some of the stuff they do, I accept them, but it kind of makes me uncomfortable a little bit. And sometimes in middle school, I don't really have that many friends, and I've always been kind of an introvert. I sometimes struggle with stuff at school in the teenage age, I guess, as a teenager. And sometimes I ask myself, why feel uncomfortable about other autistic people when I should hate myself? There have been times where I've called myself stupid, special, and worthless and stuff. And it's just sometimes I like school and all, kinda, but sometimes there are gradients in minds, as Ralph number 1 says, of growing up, and I sometimes struggle with some teenage stuff, and autism is a big part of it. This can also trigger my anxiety level. But you know what? It's worth it. My life is worth living. I'm a very special person no matter what. And right now, I feel like using a metaphor that my dad once used on me. So imagine this. You see Thomas the Tank Engine, a rabbit, and a turtle, and they're about to go around a loop. Thomas goes by way faster than the rabbit, but the tortoise goes way slower than the rabbit. But you know what? They all make it the same distance. The same thing can be said for autism and brain development. There are a whole bunch of crazy stuff, like this part of me grows slower, medium size, but this part grows way slower, I guess. But they all go the same, they all process the same way. I think I'm growing up to be a pretty decent man. I don't care what other people think about me. I'm a really amazing person no matter what. And to those of you out there who call yourselves stupid, dumb, worthless, special or whatever, don't. Just know that you're a really special person no matter what. You have so much to offer this world. Your life is worth living. Growing up can be a challenge, especially if you have autism. But you know what? Autism is also a good thing. It's what makes you special. It's what makes you who you are. There have been times when I want my anxiety to end, or I just want to give up, or I feel really depressed and feel like no one understands me or even cares and stuff. But you know what? That's not true. People do care. You're a really special person no matter what. Just know that. Your mental health is important. I know that, and I'm doing my best to take care of my mental health. which is what you should do. Everyone's mental health is important. Everyone's self-esteem and self-worth is important. So together, on Autism Awareness Day, whether you have autism or not, let's make the most of our lives and thrive very strongly. Life can feel terrible at times, but you know what else can feel terrible? Not realizing that you're deteriorating your mental health by not finding your self-worth or feeling happy. So just know that you're a really special person no matter what, and together, we can thrive, like I said, on Autism Acceptance or Awareness Day. Well, I guess that's pretty much all I gotta say. Sorry I said stuff a little off. This was unscripted. But I just wanted to make this quick video for Autism Awareness Day. And for those of you out there who are concerned for me, I'm doing okay. I struggle sometimes, but in the end, I'm finding myself to be perfectly fine. And you will feel that way too. Well, I guess that's pretty much all I gotta say. So, with that out of the way, this is World TV, aka Moore, and I'll see you in the next video. Signing off. Happy Autism Awareness Day, everyone! Make sure to take care of your mental health! Your life matters!